What's up guys? Welcome back to another Easter eggs video on the Skooled Zone. Posted one a couple days ago specifically about the funny teddy bears in Fallout 4. Today's video is not about a specific proper theme, it's just a collection of 5 more strange, surreal, and downright bizarre Easter eggs that I came across during my adventures. More to come as I record more along the way. Being the Skooled Zone, where the focus is primarily on fun factoids about the real world within the context of video games, I must say that I'm having fun with these small bite-sized videos as I get caught up from a bad glitch I ran into where I lost all my saves. I should be ready to roll again with my trivia walkthroughs next week though. But I did miss 2 factoid opportunities in the teddy bear video, which I can give to you now real quick. First of all, I called the Beantown Brewery in the video Beantown Beanery for some reason, I don't know why, but it was a pretty funny slip up there. The truth is that a beanery is a real thing though. It's not a coffee shop like you may think, it's an old-fashioned word for a cheap diner, usually one from the 1930s through the 1960s. So I was probably in that mindset thinking about the setting of Fallout 4 when I said it maybe, and Boston's nickname is Beantown. It's called that because the molasses trade was strong in colonial Boston, and the Bostonians came up with a signature dish where they mixed traditional baked beans with molasses. You may have heard of Boston baked beans, and thus the name stuck. Another factoid I could have inserted was about teddy bears themselves. Where did teddy bears originate and how did they get the name? Well, stuffed bears have probably been around for centuries, but they didn't become popular until a toy maker in the early 1900s read an article about how President Teddy Roosevelt refused to kill an innocent bear on a hunting trip he attended. Inspired by the act, the toy maker started a line of cuddly stuffed bear toys and named them in honor of Teddy Roosevelt, and the name has stuck ever since. And there you go. Learned a little something before we delve into some hilarious Easter eggs, which we're going to do right now without further ado. The first one we have here is at the Wicked Shipping Fleet lockup. I'll show you which one here. The location is just south of the Red Rocket. So inside this contaminated cargo truck is a set of wooden blocks in the back near a teddy bear. Speaking of which, when I found the blocks, they were spelling out the word Gary. For those Fallout 3 fans out there, you'll probably recognize Gary as the name of those crazy clones from Vault 108.
Gary!
It's been a while since I played Fallout 3, but I can definitely remember them running around only able to say Gary the way that they said Malkovich in the surreal movie Being John Malkovich. Okay, well we return to Beantown Brewery for our second one. I'll show you where we are on the map. So someone very creatively set up a little impromptu bowling lane here in the lobby, complete with beer bottles for bowling pins and a bowling ball. Want to see some bowling? I'll pick it up, run, and let it go. Let's see what happens. Here, I'll try again. Yeah, they don't seem to be able to be knocked over with the bowling ball. Oh well, it was fun trying. The next one is kind of creepy, and it's in the same place, right here in the Beantown Brewery. Just pretty much in the opposite direction of the bowling lane. They definitely went Easter egg crazy in this place, that's for sure. Okay, check this out. Freaky, huh? It actually startled me the first time I saw it. Hopefully it's not too dark and you can see the monkey. So does anyone recognize the movie reference here? I'll tell you what first came to my mind, monkey shines. Funny thing is, you can actually sneak up on it. It won't turn on until it actually detects you, which means it was programmed with a limited AI in the game instead of just a proximity trigger. So that's fascinating and creepy. Not that I'd want to, but you can't seem to pick them up and take them back to your settlement, although that would be pretty trippy. Okay, next we move on to the Concord Speakeasy, where some mannequins are doing some very strange and surreal things here. First we have a corpse lying with a mannequin on a bed, probably insinuating the guy had a fling with a sex doll in his last hours of the apocalypse. And then we have something very strange going on in the bathroom. 3 mannequins surround a headless skeleton in the tub. 2 have machetes and 1 has a plunger. The skull is in the toilet. Check this out. So weird. I don't know if this is a movie reference or not. If anyone knows what this might mean, let us know in the comments section below. Lastly, we have a very unlucky baller. Yep, that's a corpse that's been stuffed through the hoop on this basketball court. I'll turn on the flashlight so you can see a bit better. Now, how freaky is that? You can loot him too. Guess he got into a very rough game of street ball with an angry super mutant who dunked him instead of the ball. Here, I'll show you on the map where to find this poor soul. Just a smidgen east of Lexington. Alright guys, that's going to do it for this episode. Hope to have another set of 5 for you fairly soon. These were certainly some of the more creepy Easter eggs that I've seen, but I wanted to contrast it with the more humorous teddy bear episode from the other day. If you haven't seen that one, definitely go back and check that out. Hope you enjoyed this episode. Slap a like on it and share it around, and we'll see you next time on the Skooled Zone.